Viewers, Delhi is back being a gas chamber, a toxic hellhole where the number of citizens seeking some kind of medical intervention about breathing difficulties is almost up by 30% by some estimates. That's 1 in 3, we are being told. Our children who are prevented by law from smoking before the age of 18 are, however, smoking the equivalent of 14 cigarettes a day on account of the toxic air, which in some parts of the city spiked to a severe 999 on the AQI meter. There's no other index that can measure anything beyond 999. That happened in Anand Vihar today. The weather department says the worst is yet to come as more and more pollution is heading our way. Schools will be closed, businesses of all kinds will be shuttered soon when the GRAP 4 is introduced. The impact on student learning and on the city's economy is incalculable. The Delhi government is falling short of answers and is passing the buck on to the centre. But can it? Here are some hard facts that need to be considered, viewers, and I'm making them public here right before you. Viewers, the pollution tracing centre is shut. Deciphered pollutant origins and pathways built after investment of 12 crores supported by nation's top institutions inaugurated January 2023, closed weeks later. Why was it shut? Was it shut because maybe all of us would have known what the real origins of the pollution is, which is, viewers, Punjab and all the stubble burning there. AAP government, however, claims that the DPCC chief has stopped operations. Why was it silent for all these months then, if that was the case? And DPCC, of course, comes under the centre, reports to the LG really. If that was the case, the AAP kept quiet. That's criminal negligence, viewers. That's apathy. Smog tower. 23 crore smog tower, one of two, built in Connaught Place, viewers. Inaugurated by Kejriwal with great fanfare in August 2021. Purified 1,000 cubic meters of water, or rather air per second. Tower stands defunct for 9 months. It's all locked up. Those are the pictures. AAP government blames DPCC chief for non-maintenance. Here also they've passed the buck. Again, viewers, for 9 months lying defunct, but no follow-up. Delhi High Court, however, is not buying it. They have slammed the AAP government responsible for the pollution mess. Do you want people to live in a gas chamber? The Delhi government was asked today. Application of mind and sensitivity is lacking. Dereliction of duty, troubling casual attitude. You are the people in whom everyone reposes their faith. And yet you are letting down the people, said the High Court. Viewers, we were told that biodecomposers have been bought so that farmers in Punjab will not burn parali or stubble. Well, viewers, let me tell you, that entire scheme has flopped. And who's in government in Punjab? It is the AAP. 1,870 hectares in Punjab, 6.03 lakh hectares in Uttar Pradesh, 1.37 lakh hectares in Haryana. But viewers, let me tell you, none of these are working. That's a fact. You cannot pass the buck. Punjab government even withdrew 4,300 cases in 2022 because, viewers, you are supposed to be fined if you are burning parali. But no action on parali burning. That's a fact. The last statistic is important, as there is no doubt that the AAP's Punjab government has done nothing to stop farmers from burning stubble. Here is a visual reference, and you just look at the 3 dates, October 28th to October 30th. Look at the number of farm fires with the red dots in Punjab grew astronomically. And that's why today, 2 days, 3 days later, we are facing the problem. And let me tell you, if you see the latest map, those farm fires have spread even more in Punjab. So more hectares in Punjab are burning. While local sources of pollution are contributing to the bad air quality, I'm not denying that, viewers. The spike is most certainly due to stubble burning. Every year during harvesting season, AQI spikes noticeably, and I'll show you month by month breakup. In September, in 2022, the average AQI was 104. In October, it's 210. November is 320. December, 319. These are the peak seasons when, or peak time when parali is burnt, or when stubble is burnt. Look at 2021, again, 2 months, October, November, December, see the spike. September is okay, average for Delhi, 116, 120, but look at the spikes that come during this season. So, can you deny that stubble burning is a problem? AAP insists that other states are guilty on this account, but if I show you those statistics, you will know that in Punjab there are 5,200 54 cases between September 15th and October 29th in Haryana, 1/5 of those in Uttar Pradesh, 1/7 of those. So while there is parali burning there, it's nowhere near the scale of Punjab, viewers. If I were to actually put that graphic to real terms, you would have seen a huge spike in Punjab and Haryana and Uttar Pradesh smaller. Let's open this up. Let's ask some questions. First, I want to bring in Shadad Poonawala. I've also got with me Dr. Trehan, who needs no introduction. Eminent doctor. He's the chairman and MD of Medanta. But Shadad Poonawala, look, the charge is at your door once again. DPCC hasn't cooperated. You were there at that smog tower. You're going to be going somewhere else tomorrow, I'm sure, with your gas mask. But you're part of the problem. Even Haryana is burning parali. So is Uttar Pradesh, says the AAP. Why are you singling us out? Quick response, and I'll show some visuals also. Yes.
Look, Rahul, I have a terrible audio line suddenly, but anyways, from whatever I've gathered from your question, Rahul, the real problem of pollution in Delhi has never been what is coming from outside, which is the Punjab parali. That is what Kejriwal used to say when he was not in power in Punjab. It's actually internal causes of Delhi which are responsible for Delhi's air pollution. That includes vehicular pollution, industrial pollution, pollution that comes off from biomass burning, also the dust that is generated because of other activities, including construction. Now, the question is that on Punjab's parali, you have failed miserably, but that does contribute pollution for a brief period of time, say 35% or so. But that pollution issue, you have failed miserably because Punjab parali burning is up. Secondly, what happened to the biodecomposer on which you spent crores of rupees? But what is now being done in the last 9 years to control pollution within Delhi, the causes of which lie in Delhi? Okay. For instance, vehicular pollution. To tackle that, you needed to enhance public transport, which you did not do. You did not get the 11,000 buses. Secondly, what did you do about the mechanized sweeping, the vacuum cleaning sweeping that you were going to do for dust? What did you do about action on industries and construction entities that were polluting? What did you do about...
These are points that you have raised on several accounts. Let me bring in Dr. Trehan. Look, today, whether it is a BJP spokesperson or AAP spokesperson, an ordinary citizen, we are all in a problem. How do we protect ourselves against this toxic air, Dr. Trehan? We know the after effects, but how do we protect ourselves?
So the advisory is in 3 layers. One is people who already have some lung like asthma or ILD or other forms of pneumonia that they've had recently. They are in grave danger today. They are actually going to get, we are seeing this, that the OPD visits of lung patients has tripled in the last week. And it's going to get even worse because as this escalates and gets prolonged, people will suffer even more and more. And that's kind of tragic for us. And in a way, very disappointing because we know very well that this problem is going to occur and nobody does anything in between when we know that this is going to happen. When it happens, everybody goes in play, including the media. The media doesn't pay any attention while this whole thing is going to come. It's only when we get into this gas chamber that we start screaming, and that's a very disappointing fact. Now, I think that every year we have said the same thing. One, protect the patients who already have problems with their lungs, respiratory problems, masks, do not go out, and try to stay indoor as much as possible. Then, if you can afford an air purifier, you must have it at home. But you know, not everybody is in that position where they can protect themselves. So we need to protect the whole citizenry of our...
But Dr. Trehan, many people say, have some kara, have this, haldi doodh, this, that, the other. Is there anything that can protect you?
I don't think so. I think, yes, we do all say vitamin C, garlic and all these other things, but your lungs are going to get affected no matter what you do. One thing that you should do is to stay hydrated. Okay. Do not get yourself dehydrated because that thickens the blood and it also makes more problems for absorption of oxygen and things like that. So one thing is very important, protection of that layer of people. As I said, the first frontline danger is for those people with lung disease. The second is the people who do not have lung disease but are exposed to such extreme, masking for them also anytime they go out is absolutely necessary.
So masking, vitamin C, hydration. These 3 are important. If you can afford, of course, an air purifier, nothing like it, but that, of course, viewers, is a luxury. Yes.
Now I come to the children, which is even more important.
Yeah.
Because, it's not only the particulate matter which affects the lungs, it is the noxious gases
That's
like
right.
oxide,
Yes.
dioxide, actually is part of the whole spectrum. The children whose neurological system is now
Weaker.
actually developing,
Yeah.
they get affected, and therefore life they'll be affected. So you must protect the children
Must
even more.
protect. Keep them indoors. Don't risk
Right.
them.
And
No activities, I presume. I leave it at this, Dr. Trehan. We're going to continue these conversations in the next few days. The situation obviously deteriorates.